Wow. Lips do be kind of chapped though. I gotta put them up. Shout out to Carmex with the mint, you know what I'm saying? Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been 3 months actually. 1 second. So the time, who's this? Who the fuck is Marijuana Mommy? Okay, it's 3:42. Great time to make a YouTube video. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are staying safe during this coronavirus, COVID-19 to sound smarter. Yeah, it's been forever since I made a video. Actually, let's take a flashback of the stuff that I talked about in that video. Stuff that I was supposed to get done this year that unfortunately didn't go through. It's 2020 and I can say that this year has been going downhill. Not for me, just in general. The whole world is fucked up right now. And you guys can vouch for me for that. But today, since I'm in quarantine, we're gonna be talking about stories, or we're gonna be telling stories. These actually happened to me. I do tend to talk a lot on my videos like this. It's been such a long time to talk to you guys. Besides everything, I'll probably get into that to a later video. I just had this urge to do story time since we're in quarantine. We're gonna get into this. First time I ever smoked marijuana. I'm not gonna put that in the title though because this is a family-friendly YouTube channel. Even though the stuff that I do on here isn't so family-friendly. So regardless, this is gonna be a pretty interesting story. It's no question to like a bunch of my close friends that right now I am a pothead. But it's good that I can still make YouTube videos and function normally, which is pretty good. Let's get on with the story. Sorry for wasting your time. We're gonna talk about this. First time I ever smoked weed. Hopefully my mom doesn't hear this. Alright, surprisingly it was on 420. It was 2 o'clock at night. It just turned 420 and I don't know why. I just had the urge to do it. Bunch of my friends have already done it, so peer pressure got to my head and was like, why don't you do it yourself? And look at me now, look where it got me, a fucking pothead. So basically what happened was I snuck out the house. My friend picked me up and I went to this guy who smokes a bunch. Now to be fair, I wasn't really scared. I wasn't nervous at all. I was like, let's do this, you know, like I'm ready to experience this shit. So I pulled up to the place, the trap, the bando, whatever you wanna call that shit. I pulled up there and one of my old friends from elementary school walked up to me with a bong and he was like, yo bro, you gotta hit this shit bro, it fucking hits. I'm like, I don't even know how to hit this shit. He gave it to me and I put it to my mouth and I was like, but like, I didn't breathe all the way in, so I just blew it right out. I was like, oh yeah bro, this is nice, this is so cool. And like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. So I proceeded to enter the house. I got in there and just straight up weed. It already smells like weed. I'm like, oh shit, this is not good because I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna smell like gas and this is not gonna be good. Anyways, I walk in, I greeted my old friends like, yo, what's up bro, how you been? It's been such a long time. And I gave him 10. Which is funny because apparently there's this thing called roller's rights. Didn't know what the fuck that was, and a lot of people actually do that. But all it is basically the person you buy the weed from or you're having a smoke session with, they have to roll first and they get to hit it first, apparently. But I got there and we had the blunter rotation that was doing my thing. I was like, okay, this is cool, whatever. And I didn't really feel anything because when you first do it, you don't know what you're supposed to feel like. But eventually I find myself laughing, like a lot. Like laughing to the point of no return. Like I could not breathe, my heart started to hurt, and like the world started spinning and I was like, yep, I think this is it. This is getting high. This whole session that I was, you know, smoking whatever, another guy walks in, was like, yo, you guys wanna hit a GB? And you know, my nerd ass thought a GB is like a game battle, like for Call of Duty. Shout out to Kenny. I was like, what the fuck's a GB? And he's like, yo, a gravity bong. I'm like, what the fuck is a gravity bong? So they walked out, they went into this back room, they pulled out a 5-gallon bucket. And in that 5-gallon bucket was water and an empty Hawaiian punch. Like a Hawaiian punch, you know big ass Hawaiian punch is, you know what I'm talking about. And the bottom was cut off and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Next thing I know, I'm over there and here I am, gliding the top off, and then they slowly pulled it up. And then they took it off and they said, put your mouth on. I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. And then next thing I know, I'm over here coughing, dying, like a fucking, I don't know what coughs like that. Like, fucking, I had Corona back in 2017. I'm sitting like, 2018, sorry. So on and so forth, that happened, and I was obliterated. Like, I was so fucking high. I could not function. I tried walking down the steps. I could barely walk. My friend was trying to help me out. And on the way back home, which is funny as fuck, he was driving and he was in his truck or whatever, and I kept looking like I looked down, my hands were right here. And I was like, yo, my hands are so fucking big. And I looked down and they were so fucking small. Like, what is going on? And then like my peripheral vision was so messed up. And I thought my friend looked like Woody from Toy Story. And he kept doing his little Woody stuff. Like, I don't know what, I thought I heard him say there's a snake in my boot, and there wasn't. Because I was just so stoned. And then he was feeling it too. I'm pretty sure he was, because there's no way he wasn't. Because that thing was in rotation going back and forth, and he just kept laughing at the stupidest shit. Like, a dog walked in, and I asked him, I was like, yo, is the dog high too? I was like, no, it's not. But yeah, and then we kept driving, and it wasn't that much, it wasn't that far. I would say like a 3-minute drive from where we were at. And then eventually I got home, and then my friend was like, keep it cool, bro, you're fine, you can do this. And I walked so slow to my house, or so it felt like it was slow. I felt like I was walking 2 miles an hour, like so fucking slow. And then the world was lagging behind me. Like, my whole vision was like in 2 frames a second. You know when you have a shitty ass computer and you try to play Minecraft and it doesn't work, and then you try to put the render distance really low and then it still doesn't work? Yeah, then that's what it felt like. And like my mind was like, dun, 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 dun. I was like, what is going on? So I walked in, but like I had to open the door so fucking quiet. And I made it to my bed, surprisingly. And that was kind of like the first, I mean, basically that's the gist of the whole story. First time of me getting high, and now I'm here, a fucking pothead, almost smoking every day. I really hope my mom doesn't end up watching this video, because if she does, then she's gonna be mad that I'm posting this on YouTube, especially for returning back videos, because it's been a while since I uploaded, and I hit you guys with this video, story time of quarantine. That was pretty much it. And then it was 420 that day, right? And then 422, like April 22nd, I decided to do it again. And you know when you first smoke, apparently you still high the next day, which was really bad, because I was in a teacher cadet class in high school. And I mean, I could care less if they see this now, but if they do, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but it was still a little high. And I had to be around so many kids, and it was just a bad experience. Like, these kids looked like little rats running around. I was like, what is going on? Apparently the stuff that I smoked the night before was purple thunderfuck, I guess, or some shit like that, some weird stuff. To be fair, I was gone, and 422 came around, I did it again, but it was with like some of my close friends, and this is where I got caught. So if you guys want to stay and watch the whole video, go ahead, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to my next part of the time that I got caught. So 422, what a great time. Me and my friends just got done smoking, hotboxing in a car right outside my house, which is not a good idea, because I thought that maybe the time it takes for me to walk from the car to my house, the smell would be gone. Nope, that's not how a hotbox works, guys. So I walked in the house. My mom heard noises and was like, son, what's that smell? And my high ass was like, it's the pet frog that we have. We had a pet frog, and to be honest, we didn't keep up with it. It was really stink. And I felt bad for my friends that came in, because right when they walked in the door, the pet frog was right there, smelling like shit. So my last resort was like, Mom, it's the pet frog. What do you think it is? And I said it just like that, and she was like, okay, son, you better not be doing nothing dumb. And I'm like, I'm not. So I'm pretty sure at that point she knew, but she just didn't want to believe it, because that was like, it's pretty bad. They find out your son smokes, and like, whoa, I failed as a mother and stuff, and like, eventually it starts to get to you. But then a day passed, she didn't really know. Then the second day passed. Wow, I left my Facebook on, which is a bad thing to do, and I was sleeping. My mom was on the computer. She read the messages, like me and my friend, and I was just talking about how high I got. Like, I was totally obliterated. And she started reading it out loud, and it woke me up. And she was like, son, did you get high? And there's no way I'm hiding that. Like, there's no way I can make up an excuse for that, you know what I mean? So eventually I just like, fuck it. Yeah. Well, I didn't really say yeah. I was like, why are you looking through my stuff? Can you please get out of my room? Like, you shouldn't be even doing that, whatever. And she just went a whole rant about this stuff, like tears in her eyes and stuff. And I felt like a shitty son. Like, let's be honest. Everyone gets caught. But with mine, my experience, like, that wasn't like supposed to be me doing that shit or whatever. But then eventually I found more ways to hide the smell or whatever, and I kept doing it and I kept doing it. Then I took a break around November last year, 2019. That's when shit took off, and every single day since then I've been pretty much high. But now I'm kind of out. I need to re-up. It's been a while since I have done it. It's been like a day being sober. Wow, it's a lot. That's pretty much it. I didn't mean to bring you guys this random video out of nowhere because it's been such a long time since I uploaded, but I really hope you guys are staying safe. Wash your hands, be a clean motherfucker, stay away from people. Really counterintuitive because tomorrow I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends. Not a bunch, maybe like 6 or 7. Not a group of 10, so we're chilling. But, yep. Sorry guys for being inactive. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring you guys some more content really soon. I've reconnected with a bunch of friends in the past, and we're gonna be making a ton more videos. Tons more videos for you guys, cause we're in quarantine. What the fuck else? Like what am I can't even talk. Yup, it's getting to me. What else am I supposed to do during this quarantine besides eat, play the game, and go outside and look at the sun for maybe like 2 seconds and then go get blinded and go back inside and repeat the same process over and over. And that's why my room is extremely messy, because I haven't got a chance to clean it up because 1, I'm a pothead, and 2, I've just been having other stuff to deal with. That's what I've been up to recently. It's been such a while. It's been such a long time since I uploaded. So that's why I'm gonna get back into it. Hopefully I can clean my room and then get shit situated. Made a promise to my friend that eventually I was gonna stop. End of April. It's gonna be really tough, but I think I can do it. And if I do, I'll be really proud of myself. And unfortunately I picked up this thing again, which is bad because I haven't had the other stuff, so I had to resort to this. Yeah, I've been really, like, as far as like other stuff, like I've been financially stable, I guess. Wouldn't say that really, but hope you guys have been doing okay. That's pretty much it for this video though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Oh, I didn't even close it all the way. Boop.